Hello YouTube, welcome back to Kind Heart Homestead. My name is Ben, and I'm up here on our off-grid property in the mountains of Virginia. Behind me is a volunteer pumpkin patch that grew out of our compost pile. This is a nice sunny weekend in September. We're in a bit of a drought. Everything's getting pretty dry and crispy, and it's probably a pretty good time to get these pumpkins collected and taken off the vine. So let's see what we can get into now. So we've had our eye on these pumpkins for several months now. The first one we noticed was actually hanging from our fence because the vine crept up the fence wire as if it was a trellis. And we got a good view of that one from over where my Prius is parked. And so we got to monitor that one every day. But as the leaves started getting brown and shriveled, we started seeing more and more pumpkins. And we thought that this little wheelbarrow would be big enough to contain all these pumpkins. But I kept pulling the vines out just to kind of clear up the space so I can mow. And we kept finding more and more pumpkins. I think we have some that look kind of like a butternut squash shape. We have some classic little pie pumpkins, or at least that's what they look like. Then there's some bigger ones, and there's even some weird peanut-shaped ones. You can see there on the top of the wheelbarrow, the one that's somewhat green, kind of shaped like a peanut. I have no idea what varieties these are. Like I said before, we didn't plant these. We didn't even maintain them or water them in any way. Basically, the chickens loved that compost pile once they discovered it as chicks. And every day they go over there and kick stuff around, but they don't seem to hurt the plant. If anything, I'm sure their poop might be helping to fertilize. I can't really explain how successful these pumpkins were without having any sort of irrigation. We had a pretty dry summer up here on the mountain, and I'm just very surprised. This was our best pumpkin harvest throughout our entire homesteading life. We've tried to plant pumpkins and gourds in the past, and they always get devastated by the vine borers, which is the larva of some sort of moth, and then that moth gets into your vine and kills the entire plant if it gets close enough to the main vine. Anyway, so that's it. If you want to see more harvest-related videos or see how we do in our garden, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see you back here next time on Kind Heart Homestead. Thanks.